Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
High in the air into shallow left center. Happ comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next, here is Nick Decker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. L has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Nick Decker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 10 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So now here is Nico Horner as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. The 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in next, Ray Hart. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Mackenzie Gore. A ball and no strikes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, L.
Number 15.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mullins comes on now, and he has it 1 down. The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Cedric Mullins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
So he got him swinging. Cedric Mullins is retired to kick off the inning. At the plate, Brian Trejo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Eloy Jimenez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eloy Jimenez is retired to lead off the 5th. Nick Decker is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Decker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, number 10. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. So here now is the pitcher. L flew out last time up. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is. Now into the box, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Strike taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Nico Horner becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Ray Harp. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mackenzie Gore. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have left for Sandy. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Trejo, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Eloy Jimenez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, L. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Nick Decker. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, number 10. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Popped him up. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Next to hit, Nico Horner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his...
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate is Ray Hart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Another full count pitch home. Here's a high pop-up. Albies is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Miguel Andujar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Next to stand in is Cedric Mullins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 2-0 finish today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. L with his 4th win this season as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website.
Mm-hmm.